Mommy.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. I'll follow the culprit this time, no matter what.
Hey!
What are you being so chitty about?
But...
Well, what are you sad about? You guys hated her. Not as much as you hate me, but still. That doesn't mean that we should spit on her grave, Kokichi. Someone died here. And this is nothing to be happy about.
Stop it!
That's not the issue. Of course I thought she was loud and annoying, but
I mean...
I never wanted her to die. I wanted us all to escape together. And as much as I didn't have like faith at all in Mew by this point, maybe, just maybe in the future I would have hoped for something better, you know. Maybe for something to wake her up and all that, but... well, she's dead.
Yes.
Mew was certainly brash and spirited, but she wasn't a bad person.
Listen closely.
Believe me, I had her perform maintenance on my body, so I know very well. I want to cry, but I can't. I should have had Mew install a crying function.
Oh.
Eh? Wouldn't your tears cause you to short circuit?
No.
Not at all. My body is completely waterproof.
Jeez.
This isn't the time for that. Gonta no can forgive this. Gonta never forgive this. Never forgive culprit either.
Gonta, idiot!
But Gonta never forgives self. Gonta swore to protect everyone. But Gonta failed to protect Mew. Gonta no could protect anyone again. Gonta is failure as gentleman. I'm so tired of this awful feeling. I have to do something. I cannot let this...
Shuichi!
Shuichi, don't carry the burden all by yourself.
Huh?
Huh?
Listen up.
You're my sidekick. Don't forget.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it together. If we work together, we can solve this.
Ah.
No way, Jose!
What?
Well, what?
Well, you know.
Shuichi's the most reliable person in the class trial, you know. Why would we let such an important person work together with a suspect like you?
Huh?
Suspect? You're saying that if I was the culprit, Shuichi would hide the truth to protect me? Well, I can't say that this is what Kokichi meant. It can be one of the reasons, but...
Don't screw around!
bullshit! Don't underestimate Shuichi! Even if I was the culprit, he's the type of guy that sees things through. But remember Kaede's class trial?
Shut up!
He saw us through that, didn't he? I believe in Shuichi.
Okay.
Kaito. You love to believe, don't you, Kaito?
You really don't
But
get
that belief can turn against you. Especially in this killing game, you know.
Ugh.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I don't get it at all. Fine. If you're gonna get all worked up over it, then me and Shuichi won't team up.
But
But
Don't worry about it.
don't worry, it's just for now. But hearing him say all that, I cannot stay quiet.
I believe in you.
That said, try to get through this on your own. Clear me of suspicion with your own power. That we shall do, Kaito. We will investigate this on our own. Alone! Place your bets, ladies and gents. Now Kokichi is gonna try to ride our own asses and partner with us in this investigation. Just to watch. If he can be cleared. I don't like this at all. It feels like another one of Kokichi's tricks. Of course, this is Kaito we're talking about. Nothing I could say changed his mind. Regardless, There's only one thing I can do. I cannot be afraid. I cannot get lost now. In order to protect everyone, I have to do something. Alright, let's begin. First, I should check the Monokuma file. The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miu Iruma. The body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 AM. There are no external wounds on the body. No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. I guess that's it for the file. The time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so worried of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. It just... I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this cause, but I cannot trust those words.
So that means...
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to... That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. I knew it. He does want to partner with us in this. Well, it's whatevs. On the positive side, I can keep my eyes on Kokichi if he sticks with us. Still, I know that he is doing this for a reason. Keeping an eye out.
It's true!
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Alright!
I'll help you as much as I can. So, we're gonna investigate now. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we're gonna investigate with Kokichi together. I know that you guys wanted this at some point, so why fight against it? What is he up to? Why is he following me? Okay, well, let's begin asking people around here about this. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling, ever since I thought I saw Mew from the dining room window. I do remember you mentioning that. You believe you saw Mew like 10 minutes before you talked to Shuichi in the kitchen room. So it can be 10 minutes before her death. Around 6:20 AM. You thought you saw Mew? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago, I looked through it, and I thought I saw Mew. Oh, so you saw Mew then? I thought I must have been mistaken, since she could have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Mew, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. Kokichi, if she weren't feeling so guilty before, now she surely is because of the way you're talking. Unless she's hiding something, she could have checked outside to see if she actually saw Mew.
Hey!
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You cannot judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Ah, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew? I thought I was mistaken. It really bothered me, so... About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Huh? What? What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from the outside, but... We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tomugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall, when he should have been at the chapel. From the entrance hall? What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even you said that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Lying. You mean it can be possible we are still able to hear sounds through the loading point?
What?
Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all?
Ah.
I'm not sure. I must have not noticed. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching.
Ugh.
You're lying to his face. Kaito.
Hey.
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation. Ah, so you're interested in Shuichi?
Huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about it? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And Gonta was on the right side of the mansion. And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not. Well, he did go to sleep after all. Quote unquote sleep.
But
I see you working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Shut up! Yeah. Alright, loud noise. What else? Okay. Kibo? Speaking of the noise, can we ask you some stuff? I've been wondering. What was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Mew's murder case. We never discovered what that secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel. And you found nothing at the mansion, right?
okay.
No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonda too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have. Unlike you.
Whoa.
Whoa! Shuichi, did you hear that? That robot's being sassy with me. Well, golly gee whiz, Kokichi. I mean, what did you expect? After trash talking him like so much throughout this whole killing game. It's not even funny at this point.
That's so mean.
Did he know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Mew. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I hope we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. Alright, enough of this. Just leave this stuff for later. Like, we're trying to solve something over here. Like, I'm already gonna be late for my reservation at Olive Garden, like, once again. Come on, chop chop. Let's go. Don't just stand here and just trash talk each other or something like that. You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm keeping an eye out, in case Kaito tries to bother you.
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Hey.
I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? Well, there are some places we should check, so... Here's the thing, Kokichi. You see that trash bin in the corner of the room over there? I want you to check the trash bin for like 30 minutes, while me and Shuichi are gonna investigate Miu's body. And no, Kokichi, not in a pervy way. We're not gonna check Miu's body in a pervy way. I can sense that was what you were about to say from a mile away, so don't even bother. What is he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around? Maki? Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it will be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well...
But I did find a text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Oh, so what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neural Program. Oh boy. What a surprise to hear a name like that there. Neural Program? Never heard of it.
Well...
In this killing game simulator, objects cannot break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us.
That's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock? Well, it does make sense. Oh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh, man.
But the more important question is... why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? Because it makes sense? I mean, there are possibilities where if you die in the virtual world, you only get logged out, but that is rarely the case. And it also makes sense that nobody would want to mention that because they don't want killing to happen because of the virtual world. That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well...
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist. No mounts? Oh, well, that's a downer. I totally could have gotten Kaede or Himiko a pony in the virtual world if I were able to. Yeah. Sadly, no ponies today.
I see.
I can only move around using her avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mouse to virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monkey. That was very helpful. Indeed. Very, very helpful. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Monkey. But I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know. That is true. But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me! Hmm?
Huh?
Great. Leave it to the amnesiac here to do the computer stuff. What? Eh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
Hey. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. Yeah. I don't think it works like that, Monotaro. If I forgot that I was the worst detective in the world, that doesn't mean that I'm automatically the best. I mean, I would like that, but I think this is beyond the limit of reasoning.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way! You can, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't
I
care.
don't give a fart about the rules. I wanna help everyone. I wanna avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging Mommy's death. Yeah. How sad. But it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long.
Huh?
Farewell.
What do you mean by that? Eh? What the hell? Who is Monophony referring to? Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but...
Thanks.
Thanks! I'll do my best for Mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Yeah, I know. Tears are falling like the river Styx. It's like the time I cried to the ending of Friends. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
Alright! I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Whoa! Oh god! He's writing computer programs at Mach 23! He doesn't even have time to register the inputs from the keyboard.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
They're gonna blow it up!
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already? Sheesh.
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered. Is that so?
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this...
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that this was altered, either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey,
Could you show it to me? Okay, well, let's see. This is actually some good piece of information. I can sense the clues coming from it. Don't you even, Kokichi. Yep, Kaito logged out at 5:17. Yeah, he left quite a long time before we all did. And it doesn't seem like anyone else logged out before Mew's death. Mew never logged out. I mean, one of the possibilities that I was thinking of was that there was a second phone where she could have logged out from. Where she could have logged out of on the right side, where the chapel is. That way she would be able to go on both sides without the bridge. But this doesn't really tell us anything that can lead to that sort of possibility. Which means Mew was able to get on the left side of the map a different way. That is, if Tsumogi is telling us the truth. But how? And hold on a second. Does this mean that Kaito actually logged out by himself? Or is it true that something happened to him that he logged out involuntarily?
Well,
Aside from Mew, everyone has logged in and out once.
you're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some part of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten?
Oh.
Obviously, Mew was the only person capable of doing that.
hey,
So, which files did she rewrite? And what did she change?
okay.
Analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class child, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Mew. Okay, so we're still waiting for some information coming from the computer. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Alright! Now I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
that's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Okay then. Kaito?
That's right.
Shuichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what?
Ah.
You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey,
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay? Yeah, just eyes on Shuichi, Kaito. If we keep being interrupted by Kokichi's remarks, we would be here all day. Come on, chop chop. Focus over here, focus.
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. A circle, you say? The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to go back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And then the body discovered the announcement woke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and I rushed back here.
hey,
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was when you logged out?
My bad.
No, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. Well, we do know for sure that she wasn't dead when Kaito logged out. She died at 6:30 a.m. and he logged out at 5:17 a.m., like an hour before that. But maybe there was something else around that could have been suspicious.
You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Like I said, I don't know!
Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony. Testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying! Tell him, Shuichi!
Shuichi!
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you cannot be biased.
Alright, shut up already. Both of you. You are both acting like a bunch of little kids. Keep it like that and I'm gonna spank you both with a floorboard. Jesus fucking Christ, people. You're not taking any of this seriously. Okay, well, let's check on Himiko right now. At least she will help me lift my spirits up a little bit by just talking to her.
I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. I mean, can you tell us where exactly was she when she stopped moving? And did you notice something suspicious with her? Or something around her?
Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey!
Can you tell me more about that? Like any details?
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey!
Miu was too, right?
No.
No. Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us.
Huh. Miu volunteered to look around outside? I see. Yeah, I can definitely see that being the case. I mean, can you tell us for how long did she go outside?
I searched, but I couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden, we heard a really loud noise outside. We heard a really loud sound outside.
You did? So, you heard it too, when you were inside the chapel? And given the lack of information about the map loading point in the text files, it does sound like somebody was lying indeed. That must be the sound I heard as well.
Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Huh. Something hit the chapel wall. Huh. So it truly was on your side when it happened. Hell, the loud sound came from the wall of the chapel.
So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar.
And that's when you went to log out, to check Miu's real body, correct?
But
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. And then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see. Thank you.
Oh.
And that testimony is only important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu.
Who could have come into contact with Miu at the chapel? Alrighty then, well, thank you, Himiko. You truly helped us quite a bit with what you told us. And I'm pretty sure you will be able to help us with even more stuff during the trial. Continue being awesome, Himiko! I'm counting on ya. Alright, well... Actually, before I continue, I guess I think I'm gonna think about this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna investigate the rest.